Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Holly Ann. Hello, Angela. Hi, Uni. Today I'm having issues putting up uh my jot form, but you guys all know me. And my email's on the screen, so if there's a new person, I'll just have them. We have a lag because I just went live on here, and it's like we've already been live for a little bit. Okay. I hope everybody is doing good. Before we even start, I want to ask all of you, my subscribers, my fellow friends, please put your hands together. I just found out this morning a very dear friend and reseller has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And so I don't know how much or when she found out for sure, but I am a survivor of breast cancer, and sometimes you have a big fight ahead of you. But please keep her in your prayers. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to mention any names because I'm not sure if this person already announced. But I have a bunch of prayer warriors on my corner. And I know you guys have all been there for me from the very beginning. Not only here, but here in where I live in California. People are amazing. So thank you all. I gotta move my chair because I'm like, We're gonna wait a little bit, guys, and all my items today, I'm gonna put on here. Okay, all my items today only is starting with $5 each. See, it even didn't let me do the thing with me typing in my stuff, so I didn't even know. Let me see.
It didn't show up for me either.
Yeah.
Oh, there, SC5. Yep. Hi, Sue.
Yeah. Hi, Sue. Hi, everyone. I'm having a little bit of issues with the comments, but I guess it's normal for right now. If you come and you're new to my channel, if you're not blue, please just email me. Let me see if I can do this capital. Oh, you know what? Here, let me see if I can do. Okay. Guys, bear with me. I'm going to try one more time.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing with EV Max, Angela. Someone said it had to do with when they updated is when it started messing up. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said.
Yep. There you go. See, now it took.
Okay.
So let me pin it. So in other words, don't give up. Keep going. So as I was saying, all my items today. I have 21 items, and so does Al. The truth uses. Oh, I see. Okay, capital letters. Okay, sounds good. We have 21 items. All my items are $5 starting bid, and I have a variety of stuff. Once again, I'm going to make the announcement that I'm taking some time off between until probably the end of May. I'm not doing any Monday sales. Today I'm having the sale with Al, and then next month I have a sale, and this is stuff that's already, like I'm a woman of my word. If I already scheduled, I'm not gonna you know say, oh well, but and then my granddaughter, if you guys know that I go and pick her up and all that good stuff. But she's going to be being fit for braces. Oops. So right now, it was every 2 weeks. Now I take her every week on Thursday, right after school, because she has to go in and they adjust this little thing she has in her mouth. Hi, Shanika. Hi, Chu. So, I'm selling on the 5th, which is a Thursday, but the 12th and the 26th, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to start doing, because sometimes if you notice, I get tired a lot. I'm going to start doing my sales with just 2 people instead of 3. Because if you noticed the other day, and this is, I noticed it, but I don't want to say anything because it's embarrassing, but it's like, I get tired and all of a sudden it's not your guys' fault or the person that I'm selling with, and I'm going to have to cut it short. So we're going to do 21 items or 15 items, whatever. And it's just going to be 2 people. And some of you have reached out to me. You want to come and sell with me, just let me know what days you're available. During the week, I can only do sales 12 noon my time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. And then on the weekend, it's always 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. But sometimes I like doing sales alone as well, because sometimes if I have plans, I can show my stuff really quick and then just go. I appreciate each and every one of you for understanding. My mind went blank. Oh gosh. We have 9 people. I'm gonna have Al go first, and she's gonna tell us where she's shipping from and all that good stuff. And then I'll go next. And we're gonna show 3 items each. So here's Al.
Hello. Thanks for coming, everyone. So I'm Al from Full Shelf Shop, and I ship from Massachusetts. I do use Pirate Ship, so you get the best rate. I invoice via PayPal. I always invoice at the end of the month, so this way you get the chance to build a box, and you're only paying shipping once, so it saves you there. Once I do send the invoice, I do ask that you pay it within 48 hours so I can get everything shipped out in a timely manner and you get your items. Sales on my channel are regularly Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and most Thursdays at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. I will have a sale this Thursday. This week, I'm a guest with Angela Isaac, Vintage and More, at 7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll be on New England Cajun Roots Hump Day auction at 1 p.m. That starts at 1. And then Thursday on my channel. And then Saturday, I'm on my channel, but New England Cajun Roots is hosting the last Saturday of every month. He does a reseller community shop hop train. So you go from one channel to the next. We'll start out on his channel at 12 noon Eastern. And then he does a half an hour. Everything is buy it now. And then we go from his channel to the next seller to the next, and keep going like that. My time slot is 1 p.m. But come for everyone. It goes between like 12 to 6 p.m. So we get a good variety. And maybe you'll see another reseller that you've never seen before. So there's a couple on there that I haven't seen before. Yeah, I think at least one, maybe two. So it'll be fun. And that's it. So all right, so my first item today is okay, oops, sorry, let me just find it. Oh, here we go. So I do have quite a few necklaces today, but I also have some other items as well. Let me just make sure not posted. Yep, I see it there. Okay. So this one's really kind of fun. It's a little tag on it. It does say, it's from Claire's. It's a really fun, it's a triple strand, and it is, let me give you the measurements, the drop on it. So the shortest one is about 7 3/4, and then the longest is about 8 1/2. But there is a 3-inch extension. So, and this one's just really pretty. It's all of the glass seed beads, and you have purple and a little white, some black, or like a grayish smoky black kind of right here. Smoky gray, right? These three here. Which is a cute little necklace.
Hello, Oil. How are you?
So, all right. So that's the first one. There's no interest. We'll pass on that. Okay. And my next item.
Hi, Nathan. I'm not trying to ignore you. Nicole, if you want to do me a favor, even if you don't buy anything from us, go ahead and fill out the jot form on the top of the chat. And this way I can turn you blue. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Okay. Yes. Make sure that posts. Okay. That did. All right. So next I have this really sweet little figurine. So the breed of this bowl is, it's either Nandi or Nandi. I'm not going to pronounce it correctly. So if I was smart, I probably would have like Googled it and then had them read me the word. You know how they'll say it aloud. But I didn't think of that until just now. But it's very sweet. Has some nice brown glaze on it. Be a cute little figurine. These are actually really beautiful, beautiful cows in real life. I've seen video of people ride them like horses. They're really gentle.
Yes.
So, and that's not a chip. That's just the brown glaze didn't go there. So
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Sometimes that happens in manufacturing. He's a cute guy. You don't see too many of these around. So he is The tallest, he's about 3.5. And
Oh,
from nose to tail is about 4.25.
look what Uni said. Al has a bull in her shop.
Good thing I don't have a China shop.
Yeah, that's right.
His name is Ferdinand. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah,
Pass on that one. And then all right, I'm gonna do please post. Yay! Okay. So my last item is this cute little frame. It's done in the primitive style. And it just says antique buttons. It's done. You can see the buttons over here. Now, this is not from 1857. This was just, kind of done in, the primitive decor style. Kind of when that would be. And so this is, so the frame is about 7.75 by 5.75. So very cute. And then there's the back. Nothing really on there. It was just a cute picture. The frame is that black? Yeah, the frame is black. And then you've got the different, this one is gray. That one's like a really dark navy, almost black, but not quite. And that one, you've got the ivory and the ivory there. And then that one's a blue as well. So, but that was my 3. And thank you very much, everyone, for looking.
Lucy, can I call you back later? What's up? Or leave me a message.
Well, here's the thing. I'm at lunch right now. I'm still doing the whole bird selection. So if I call you later, I might not be able to because I might be back.
Okay, because it's my turn. I have to go on.
Okay.
Just leave me a message. Bye.
Just text you. Bye.
Sorry about that. It
That's
never
okay.
fails when it's my turn. Somebody's calling me. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. That would be great for the sewing room. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that is so don't forget, guys. This time I'm not gonna put a price or anything because everything is gonna be starting bid $5. Okay. My first item, what I will do is I will give you a number to associate it. So this is going to be starting bid $5. Oop.
I'm still on the screen.
I don't know what's going on. There we go.
There you are.
Phew. My hat is going like, okay. My starting bid is going to be $5, and you get this Coca-Cola glass. And I'll give you guys the measurements. You also get, and this is a lot of 3 pieces. And you get all 3 pieces starting bid $5. And you get these 2 little ones. Okay. The tall one. Yeah, I'm new. Yes. The tall one is 6.25 inches tall. And the small ones are 4.5 inches tall. So you get all 3 of them starting bid $5. Okay. And this is going to be number 20. Okay, I'm gonna do that. This way, if you guys are coming back later, so it's a Coca-Cola glass lot of 3. You get 3 pieces. If you want to wait a little bit, I have another lot, another one a little bit different. I used to collect, and I'm letting go some of my collection because some of this stuff, dust is included. If you guys know that gentleman that sells with Janine's, dust not included. Yep, some of my stuff is included because I'd rather send it to you, and that's why I only started like $5, because I'd rather give it to you and have you wash it, or me putting it in my sink and break it. But if there's no interest, I'm gonna pass on that. And let me show you guys the other set. This way we'll get it out of the way. Okay. And this is number, where did I put the little thing? This is number 18. Okay. So for this lot, this is number 18. And you have this vintage, it says Ice Coca-Cola, sold here. Ice cold Coca-Cola. And this one is big. I've had this for a long time. Okay. And as you can see, they've been sitting in a box and they have a little bit of like schmutz. But there's no chips, no nothing. But if you want me to wash them, I'll wash them very carefully. So that's the first item. And then you have these 2 identical Coca-Cola. Okay. And I'll give you guys some measurements. So this one on the one side says always Coca-Cola, classic, unique, refreshing, delicious. And then on the other side, it comes in different languages. So there's language that I don't know, but in Spanish is siempre. Okay. And this is from, I think, 1997. 1997. So you get these 2, and you get this. Starting bid, $5. And it's today only. This is not going to come back at this price. I'm just trying to, thin out some of my stuff. Oh. The tallest glass is 6¼ inches tall. Excuse me. And the shorter ones, they're 5¾ Okay. I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on that. And my third item, starting bid $5. Number 19. Okay, my next item, it's this really cute. It's like a little house. It says mill. It does have the light, and let me show you. It does work. It does work. And it has a on and off switch on the cord. but it's got its own light, and it's really, really cute. Shanika. Okay. Shanika, I haven't had a chance to take pictures of that ribbon and stuff that I was telling you about. But since you're here, on my next round, I'll bring it out so you can at least see it. And I'm still adding to it. This is very cute. So I have Shanika for $5. For $5, do I have 6 or more?
This is a reminder.
Yeah, me and this guy, we collect Coke bottles and Coke stuff. And if you guys collect, I do have some bottles too. Hi, Michelle. So I don't see any other interest. Hi, Buzz Files. So I'm gonna count down this to Shanika. And it's gonna be 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Sold to okay. Yeah, I didn't put any I didn't put any capital letters and it still didn't do it. So, but it was sold to Shanika. Shanika, I'm going to be invoicing because I'm not having another sale on my channel after today, but I'll be invoicing this weekend. Okay. And we're going back to L. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. My first item.
L, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So it looks like that one posted. I have this really cute, it still has the tag attached to it. Originally from Oregon. Made it all the way here to Massachusetts. Now we'll see where it goes next. So just a cute little bunny. And this is like, these are like those planters that when you're doing your seeds and you would grow the seedling in here, instead of the plastic ones where you'd have to kind of squeeze it out, this one you can just take this and plant it in the ground and the roots are supposed to grow through it. But instead, someone made a little bunny, a little face there. And they did, again, the kind of primitive style hearts and buttons. Very, very cute. Very cute. And I'll get you a measurement on this one. See, from the bottom to the top of the ears is about 4.5 inches. So it's really cute if you need to fill in a spot for some decoration. Or a little Easter gift for a teacher. So, but if there's no interest, we'll pass on this little guy. Okay. And my next item, okay. Okay. Yeah, the first Sunday in April is Easter. I'd like to say that's early, but sometimes Easter is in March. So that's even earlier. Yes. Okay. Now let's hope this goes through. There we go. All right. So I have another necklace for you. Now this one, the drop on this one is about 18 and a half inches. And then if that's not long enough, there is also a 2-inch extender. So, but this one is really pretty. It's a very coppery color. Then you've got the little beads there. And you come up and you have these really sparkly discs. And these are like a copper color. And then you come to silver color ones. And then more silver color. And then at the bottom is some more of those other kind of like crystally beads. And then the ball bead. That's also in like a copper color. So it's very pretty. I like this because you could wear it dressed up, or you could, if you're wearing like, jeans and a shirt, you can dress that up with your jewelry. And this is, one because it's got a little sparkle, but not enough that, you think you're going to the ball to meet Prince Charming. So, but there's the whole thing. Very pretty. And if there's no interest, we'll go ahead and put that to the side. Back in the bag there. And so my last item this round is behave yourself. Okay, now let's hope that one goes through. Yeah, that did. I have this very sweet. So it's got 3 little feet. And you've got all the diamond points here. And then you have a nice big wide scalloped edge. And it's just a cute little bow. You could use this in your kitchen for serving. If you want to get a little snack while you're watching a movie and you want to be fancy, here you go. You could keep this out and keep like little wrapped treats in it. In your kitchen or your entryway or something, you could have this in your entryway, put your keys in it, or your wallet or something. Yep, fancy ice cream bowl. I don't know, it's kind of small for an ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. You could have it in your bathroom to put soaps or if you have like a guest bathroom, if you have guest staying, you could put the little travel size shampoos and conditioners and soaps in here. That would work in a guest bedroom. Even in, a child room, because it's pretty, as long, not like a little kid room, but like preteen and up, give them when they want to fancy up their room to show they're more mature. They could put their makeup in here or something. So, but let me get you measurements here. So the opening is just under 5 inches. And the height is about 3 inches tall, including the feet. So, you've got the nice diamond point pattern, which is nice because there's a lot of different makers out there who did the diamond point. So you can combine this with, like you don't have to have all of the same maker. And plus it's clear, so it'll go with everything because you don't have to match it to something. So. But if there's no interest, we'll put this one to the side. And that was my 3, but I don't know if Maria's back yet.
I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay. It's your turn. Thank you, everyone, for looking.
Yep. Make sure those thumbs up. And make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Because I already hit 1,000 plus. And I looked this morning and I had lost a couple of my subscribers. I will have a celebration, 1K celebration. I'm still trying to get my stuff in order, so I will have a celebration and celebrate with all of you. Find people that got me there. Take it one day at a time. But Shanika, before I show my stuff, let me show this. So this is and if she's not interested, if somebody is, this is a starting bid of $8. I mean, a starting bid of $10, number 8. Okay. And as a bonus, you have this. There's 6 yards of this stuff in there. This ribbon that's like, people can craft with.
Very blingy.
Yes. And this is how much they were selling it. This is how much I paid for. Okay, Shanika, let me show you really quick. And then what I can do, I'll just show you guys and then I'll do one and then go back to Al. So as you open the box, you have this tray. Now the box itself, I bought it for Christmas and stuff. But inside the tray, you have these little divots. So you can put like your scissors. I am including a Christmas ornament, which is a deer. Still has a string on it. It's in there. And I'll send a little thing of tape. This is probably from the 80s or 90s. I've had it for a long time, but it still works. But you can fit and then your scissors and stuff like that. And then you guys count for me. Al, count for me. So I'm going to have this one still in the package. One. We have this one. Some of them have a little bit with hearts. This one's still in the package and it's like a purple lavender. And some of these are Christmas and some are not. This is a bonus, just a little bow. I'll put it in here on top. And here's another one. I'm selling this, guys, because I no longer wrap presents anytime. It's all gift certificates. The reason for that is because all my grandkids, except one, their birthdays are really close together. So what I do is I combine the two. Okay. And then I have this. I use a little bit of this, but I put a little pin on there. So you have that. This is a little bow. I'll just put it here on top. That. Another one. This one's still new in the package. This one, I think I used a little bit of it. And this is from the 90s, I believe. This is from Hallmark, still new in the package. A little bit of ribbon with Christmas trees on it. I'll put it on top. Give me 1 sec. I need to put I missed one. I didn't put a little pin on there. I'm getting my, I finally got my sewing machine out of the other room. I'm setting it up and I'm downsizing stuff that I don't hardly craft anymore. But this one is very pretty. This is a yellow ribbon. Okay. And I'll send you the little pins, whoever's interested. You have another one. It's never been opened. And these are those curling ribbons. Hallmark. This is brand new. This is, This is purple, but it doesn't have the holder. Oops. This is brand new by Hallmark. An orange. Another Christmas. This one came from Big Lots. And you have this, and this one's almost full. This was original $6.99. This was made in Taiwan. And I probably use a little bit of it for a trim. And you have this one with snowmen for Christmas. And I use some of it. Okay. This one is from, this one's brand new. Not really, this is curling. It has the wire edge. Then I have two of these, and these are brand new, never been used. They have the, I think they have the wire on it. There's two of those. There's one here, and there's two. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, the one that fell on the floor, 19, plus this big one. This one, I don't know if it's going to fit in there, but it's going to go in there. And this is a starting bid. Oh, $10. Okay. It's a starting bid. So if somebody wants to come in for 11 or more, I'll take it. If not, we're going to sell it to Shanika. This is the one that fell. I'll see if since I removed some of the ribbon, this will fit in there. And this just sits, there's a little lip on here, and it will just hold the tray. Shanika, I'll make it fit. I'll have to move some of this stuff around.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. Thank you for being here. Okay. So, sold to Shanika. Thank you, Shanika.
Hi, Robin.
Today I'm having technical difficulties. I'm going to have to take that out. Let me get out. Sometimes I wish I was an octopus so I can have more than two hands. Okay. Oh, Robin, I'm going to have some more later. I know you come here all the time. I will have some more stuff later. It's just that container. I sold the other one already. I had another one. Oh, you're welcome, Shanika. So my next item This is going to be number 17. This is a $5, number 17, starting bid. They're all starting bids today. And this actually came from FedMart. And somebody paid $7.99 for it back then. But this is a Swan. It holds 4 toothbrushes. You can put a little hand towel in here. I had this for a while in my bathroom, but my this is not my colors anymore. Okay. And at its highest point, it is 4 3/4 inches tall. Yeah, 4 3/4. And then in length, it is 4.5. It is very, very lovely. A little swan. Very cute. This worked out handy when I had me and the girls. Or holds 4 toothbrushes. You can put a little washcloth on there. But if there is no interest, I'm going to pass on this one. And this is another vintage piece. This is also starting bid $5, number 21. Okay. It's a vase. Starting bid $5, number 21. It's that mauve. I forgot I had these. Okay. The opening is 3 inches. The height is 5 3/4. Very, very pretty. If you guys are looking for something specific, let me know, because my daughter was over here the other day and we brought the rest of my stuff out. If you should see my living room, but everything is out in the open now. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be done. I'm giving myself to the end of the year. If sooner, even better. But I will pass. Oh, sorry about that, Michelle. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Al. That was my 3.
Okay, so my first item, hopefully that goes through. Yep. All right, so I have another necklace. This one is a double strand, so the first one drops. The first one drops is 11.5 inches, and the second strand is 14 inches. I have another one that is copper color. And then you have, I'll open it up so you can see the dangles better. But it's very pretty. You've got some, they're not pearls, but they're like pearl colored to me. I'm not sure how else to describe them. And then you've got the little dangly bits. Very pretty. They kind of look like flowers to me. Oops. Look like little flowers.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Welcome in. So that's the first one. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know what else to call them. Okay. So next I have this really cute little bunny bell, and it stands 6 inches tall. He's just really cute. Kind of looks like a little Easter bunny. He's got his little bow tie, a little overcoat, some jeans, a little Easter egg, and then he is on. And when you turn it this way, you can tell it's a little flower. You've got the pink coloring here with the leaves. Goes all the way around. I'm just gonna turn that. And I like this because you can see that's obviously where if this were to break off or something, you can replace it easily. So, yep, Peter Cottontail. He's just a really cute little guy. And this is ceramic, I believe. So, cute little piece. And it does have this little thing there. So, there's that one. Okay. And then my next one is okay. So I have another necklace, and this one has an 18.5-inch drop. So, and this one, you have the little clear ones, and then some like a peach color. And then these ones are very pretty coral. And the little kind of a crystal, like a champagne color. And then we're back to the corals, and then the orange and the coral again. Oops, it tangled. It twisted. There we go. Oop, I keep twisting that up. So, and then one down there. But it's a very pretty piece. Very pretty necklace. So, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that. And that was my 3. Thank you for looking.
All right. Thank you. You know, Albert brought this stuff, Peter Cottontail. This isn't Peter Cottontail, and I didn't even know she had this stuff. But for my next, this is going to be a choice. There are 3 different items that has to do with bunnies. And this came from my collection. The first one, and I'll give you guys a number. They're all starting with $5. Let me see number 7, number 6. Okay, so I'm going to start with let's start with number 6. Okay. And this first one, this is this cute little mug. Very, very adorable. Got all these bunnies. And this is a Royal Doulton. I think that's what it says. Yeah. This is from Bunskins, 1936 Royal Doulton, UK. English fine bone china. Okay. But it's very, very pretty. Very cute to put in maybe a child's room. Okay. Let me set it aside and I'll show the other one because sometimes, I bid on stuff and then it's like, oh, I should have bid on that other item. So this is going to be
This is a reminder. Lawrence, do a final check.
number 7. In number 7, it's this taller mug. It says, I love you to the moon and back. Very, very pretty. And this is by it's a 2000. Do you guess how much I love you collection? 2008. And they come from Germany, and it has like all this information on the bottom. I don't know why it's getting blurry, but it's very, very cute. This one's a little bit taller. This is 4 1/4 inches tall. Opening is 3 inches. Okay. Very, very adorable. Very cute. Okay. And this one, the third one, it's number 13. Okay. And this is also starting bid $5. This one is really cute because it's like more bigger on the bottom and then shorter on the top. My cousin Shirley and I would collect all kinds of stuff to do with bunnies. But she's older than me and she has a bigger collection. This is really, really cute. And this is also in the Bunnykins registered trademark. It doesn't give me the date. Very cute. These are all starting bid $5 if somebody is interested. Otherwise, they're just going to go back on my cabinet. But like I said, if you guys are interested in something, looking for something, send me an email. Okay. I do not see any interest in any of them, so I'm going to pass. And we're going back to Al. Thank you for watching. You're muted.
I muted my mic.
Okay.
All right. So my first one, that goes through. I was thinking about it. Okay, there it goes. All right. That is another necklace with a starting bid of 4. Now the necklace has a 7-inch drop and then a little pendant that goes down to just under 8 inches. But there's also a 3-inch extender on this necklace. Now this one, I love the chain on this one. It's very different. You've got like the little regular links, and then you've got these longer rectangles. It's very cute. And so then you've got some little gray pearls, more pearls, and then a little pendant here. And then you've got another little pearl under there. So, and this is like I don't know how to describe this color. It's almost like a pewter color. It's not quite, it's not that shiny silver, but it's really nice. So And then,
I call
The
that
back.
antique silver.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to call it. Yeah, then this is the back of the pendant. Very cute. So that was the first item. Next. Okay. Okay. Next, I have this really nice treasure craft canister. I believe this was vintage from the 80s, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's really nice. Just says the Flour Mill Inn, established 1826, and it's got the kind of stenciled picture on it. And it's a nice cream color with speckles. I'm thinking that is the person who did the design of it. But it's very cute. You got a little.
You
No
have Robin
work
in
in
for
there.
number 4.
You want number 4? Okay, Robin, I got you. Thank you. Oh, necklace number 23. Gotcha. Okay. That one's for
Oh,
you,
sorry.
Robin. That's okay. So, very cute. It's very clean inside. And the back, and if you like the canister, but you not like the picture, you can just put it to the back and it's blank. And then here is the lid. And it does have the nice gold color going around it. And there's one little call out where you've got just a little small little chip there. But when you have, when it's sitting there and you have the lid on it, you can't even see it. So it's nice. It's like hidden. But I'm going to get you the measurement because it doesn't say if this is like, oh, here, I'll show you the bottom there. It's from the USA. So this goes, the bottom is about 5 3/4. And then the top is about 6 and a little over 1/4. And the height, just the canister, is about 7 1/4, and then with the lid is about 10 inches tall. Really nice little canister. You can keep your flour in it, or you can hide cookies in it or something. Whatever you like. So, but we'll put that one to the side.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, and okay. Okay, so I have a very sweet. Well, I'm going to show you the bottom first so you see the marking. I do believe this is milk glass, but I can't be 100% certain. Oh, there we go. You can see it says Avon, and then number 10. The 10 really just indicates the mold number from when the bottle was being made. And it's a really cute little. So the bottle, as you can see, is square. It's got this beautiful floral design. The other sides are blank. And then the lid here, that is a plastic lid, and it does have the floor on it, but that's a bit faded. I imagine the lid used to be white and then it fades. Because that's just what happens with white plastic, unfortunately. So, but it's still very pretty. There's a very faint, definitely an Avon scent, but it's very, very faint. It's very light. You could just use this as a little decor sitting on your shelf. Hide your hairpins in there. Keep them handy. But I do love the flowers. They're very pretty. So, okay.
John, I don't know what's going on, but I'll turn you blue. No worries.
So the bottle is just under 3 inches, and when you put the lid on, it's 3¼ inches. So, and the base
John, when
is
you sorry.
that's okay. The base is 2 by 2. So, but if there's no interest, we'll pass on this. And that was my 3. Thank you very much.
Yeah, John, when you comment again, you'll be blue. Yep, there it is. I don't know what's going on. And thank you guys for bringing it to my attention. It's not me doing it. It's just StreamYard. Was that your 3?
Yep, that was my 3.
Oh, see? Duh. Okay. Feel like I'm like okay for this. You guys know everything starts at $5, so this is going to be number 14. Number 14, bunny. And this is a Fitz and Floyd. Whoop. Sorry, I have it upside down. Fitz and Floyd. Bunny Blossoms. It's this cute little bunny. Okay. Oh, I'm sitting down, John. I'm 5'7". I'm not very tall. Okay. Yeah, everything today, everything, Michelle, you guys, everything is starting bid $5. The only one I got for $10, that was something that Shanika, I've been setting aside for her. Okay. But this is starting bid $5. And this is cute little bunny. And the lid is this beautiful flower. I think it's like a sunflower. Very cute. Hopefully, crossing my eyes, by next month, the stuff behind me, it's going to be all gone. I'm going to bring in something new. Yeah. Yep. Okay. John was just trying to measure me up. This is 6 inches long and 3 inches wide. John, you know I'm just kidding. Oh, cool. Then this way, Michelle, we can see eye to eye. But I don't see any interest on this. I'm going to pass. Okay. In my next item, this is going to be number 11. Whoops. Okay. And this is for both pieces. Is this They're like milk glass, but they're marked. So I don't want to say they're milk glass, but it's creamer and sugar. They're white. Here's the spout for the creamer. And down here, they have like, you can't even tell, but they have like little roses on here, little flowers, indentation. Very, very cute. And then this is the open sugar. See, they have those little flowers, and then they have the two handles. So you get both, starting with $5. The open sugar. The open sugar is 5.5 inches long, 4.25 inches wide. And the creamer from spout to handle is 5.5 inches long and 4.25 inches wide. So you get both items starting with $5. But I don't see any interest on that. I'm going to pass. And this is number 10. And it's also creamer and sugar. Oh, wow. Today it's a good day. It is calm. It is sunny. My cat's out there on the shelf because I have a shelf outside that I put stuff on it because I've been sorting. And he just fits in between, and likes to be there. But it is 66 degrees here. Perfect weather. The kind of weather I love because I can be outside when I'm doing laundry. If you guys don't know, I live in a 1940s home, and I have an outdoor laundry room that was attached probably after the house was built in the 1940s. So every time I want to do laundry, oh, that's awesome. What part of Cali? I'm up towards Sacramento. Anyway, I like when the weather's like this because I can sit out there on my chair reading a book, and I can listen for when the washing machine stops. Okay. This is a Taylorton fine bone. Let me see. What does it say? American Fine Bone China, USA. And this is starting with $5, number 10, and it's for both pieces. Now, I paid a lot more for this. Who cares? But I didn't realize at the time that the lid was missing. So that's the, but you can use it in open sugar. That's what I'm going to do, Robin. I'm going to have my handyman, but he has to, because when we bought this house, it was only half of the laundry room. The other half, there was a window in the living room to go to the backyard, but we fixed that. But what I'm going to do is where that window was, I'm going to have my handyman, because now it's closed, I'm going to have my handyman open the door, but he has to move some gas pipes and stuff like that. And it's just, Anyway, this is $5, number 10. And you get both pieces. And they are blank on one side. And they have this beautiful, beautiful wheat pattern on the other. Oh, Michelle, sorry. Sorry, bad news. I already have people moving in. But you can come and visit, more than welcome. I'm not ignoring you. Yeah. I just found out yesterday one of my daughters is going to come and stay with me for a little bit because your apartment, the place you're moving in, is not ready yet. So, but in return, she helped me move some stuff around. So you should see my living room. It's like one half of it is like those hoarders, whatever. I'll put my tent in the yard. Yeah, see, I almost got a tent. Somebody was going to give me a tent, but I'm like, no. But no interest on this. If you're coming near Turlock, let me know. At least we can go for coffee. And then you can come over and you can see have my living room. Yep. But I'll be done. My goal is the end of the year. I have 3 things, 3 totes. Donate. It's donate, sell, and what was the other one? And keep. Donate, sell, and keep. Yep. And as I put stuff in I know. And the stuff that I'm keeping, everything has been labeled. So that, I don't mess up. Okay, going back to Al. Al, I give you permission to tell me. Maria, stop talking. We're selling.
No, it's okay. Okay, so this is my next item. Hopefully it goes through. Yes. Okay. So I have these, and these are brand new, never used. I'll show you so the Greenaways is the brand, just a bottle of bacterial soap. This one is citrus scented, but it's free from all the yucky stuff. It's made in the USA, cruelty free and vegan. And oops. Come on. And it's a moisture formula with aloe vera. So these are 16 ounces. I have 4 different scents. This is the citrus. I have 4 of them. I have unscented. I have 4 of these. This is mint. I have mint, and I have 3 mint. And then I have lavender. I have 2 left of lavender. So if anyone's interested in these, they were just some quick buy it nows. I kind of stocked up because I really like them. And my skin is so extremely sensitive. Essentially the only soap I can use is the Dr. Bronner's unscented. Like I even thought this unscented one would be okay, but I'm just so extremely sensitive. So
Yep.
That's all. But they're really great. I mean, my son was using these, but there's no room in my bathroom to have 2 different soaps. So so I figure someone else could give them a whirl.
Yep.
So all right, I'll set these over here. Next is
Al, when you have a chance, you want to read the private chat and then
Yep.
Let me know when you're done.
Yep. I will do that. Okay. So next I have just another little crystal bowl. This also kind of has a little diamond point, but mostly flat over here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And this one is 5 1/4 inches across. So, and then you got the big burst on the bottom. But very lovely. And again, this is something that you could use in just about any room, and you could add it to any set of, dishes that you have because it is clear and it's fairly plain. So, but there's that one. And then my last one is another necklace. Okay, so this one is a triple strand one. So the shortest one is 9 inches and the longest is just under 11 inches, but it also has an extender of about 3¼ inches. So you can make this a bit longer if you like. And this one's really nice. It's got some beautiful greens in it. I love green. See, now it was laying so nicely. Okay. What did I do here? Sorry, guys. It was laying so nicely, and then I picked it up. Okay, that fixed it. Oops. No, that's the one. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So we got some really beautiful greens and clears. I like these little disc ones. Those little circle disky ones. And then some clear and some shiny. And then we come down to this one. Another little shiny one. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So, but if there's no interest, we can pass on this. And that was my 3. Thank you very much for looking, everyone.
Okay. See, now even my mouse doesn't want to work. Oh. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit different. How many of you like lighthouses? Well, I'm letting go of my collection. Because guess what? I had more. And when I went to go dust them, some of them broke. So that's when I made the executive decision that I'm just going to let them go. Now, most of these, I've had them for a while. I'm going to show you all 5 of them. This way, before you guys even bid on it, I'll tell you the number. They're all starting bid $5. And most of these are 2-piece or 3-piece. And they are by Party Light. Okay. So this first one, this is going to be, hi, Black Widow.
Hi, Black Widow. Welcome in.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to slap myself silly. This is number, what did I say? That was number 3. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're all going to be, I'm not going to put the, hold on. I'll give you guys the number. Okay, the first one, it's the 3-piece set. This is the base, and they've been loved. Okay, it does say Party Light on there, and these you can put a tea light in there. Then this is the base, so you put your tea light on here. Okay, and then this is the tower. I am fascinated with lighthouses, and this is by Party Light 2005, and this one, it is called Cordouan Lighthouse, Bourdois, France, 1611. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. I never lit these up. I use just the regular battery operated candles. Okay. So I have Black Widow for 5. Do I have 6 or more? But it's beautiful. So I never, like I said, I've never used, they're nice and clean on the inside because I never use the regular lit up candles. Okay. Now, Black Widow, if you just came in, I said I'm not gonna. These have a little bit of dust on them, but I'm not going to because I'm not gonna clean them because I already broke some. That was a choice. Okay. So, I'll put Black Widow's name on here, but I have more. Give me a chance. Everybody wants to bid on it. Let me show you all of them. Okay. 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 My second one. This is also by Party Light. This is Party Light 2003. And this one also comes with a base. Party Light. And this one. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, let me just show. Let me show. They all start at $5, and then if you want more than one, then you can choose. This is number 2. Okay, it's very, very pretty. Okay, it's got the ladder for the tower. It's got the ocean waves. It's got a boat over here with the anchor. I mean, they're very well detailed. Okay. But at the same time, they've been very well loved. And here's the opening for your tea light. Okay. And this was number 2. Okay. Okay. Because I want you guys to choose. Then this is number 1. Number 1. And this one just stands on its own. Now this one, it's like this. Very, very pretty. It's got a bird on here. I just love them. This is the front. Okay, Black Widow. So there's a little opening right here. There's a little door on the side. There's some like little logs on here. This is the side. This is the back. And that's the opening for your candle. Okay. But you also have the tower, and the tower is removable. Because with this one, you can put 2 candles. You can put one in there and another one up here on top. And like I said, I always use the battery operated candles.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. Okay, that's 3. Now this one here, this is not Party Light. It is battery operated. And it probably just needs a new battery. But for $5, you can't go wrong. This one is more like a coastal. Look how all the waves and stuff like that. Okay. This one does not have for a tea light. This one actually, when you turn it on, will light up here. But very, very pretty. I think this is the tallest of these that I have. This is number 5. And this is 11.5 inches tall. Okay. But I'll set it aside. They're very well detailed. And this is the last one. This has the Christmas theme. Okay. And this again, this is not by Party Light. This is just generic. But it's Christmas. It has all this cute stuff on here. Okay. And this is battery operated as well. Okay. It has a little Christmas tree. Okay. And it has all this stuff in the front. So really, really cute for Christmas time. Okay. The only issue is, and I don't have any glue, the little carolers, they broke off right here on the side, but they just kind of came unglued. Like somebody had glued them already. But I'll put it in there and I'll pack it very well. Somebody's interested. And this was number 4. Number 4. Okay. So, since Black Widow was the only one that I see that bid on it, unless somebody wants to come in, Black Widow, tell me which ones you want. All 5. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let Elle do her stuff because I need to move them. I'm running out of space. Is that okay, Elle?
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I have my first item this round is a really cute little crystal toothpick holder. You can see the design there. I love the sawtooth edge. And you've got the little burst on the bottom, and it is, it's not a flat bottom, it's concaved in. Very cute little piece. This is just under 1.5 inches. I'm not sure how many we have so far, Thomas. We're supposed to get up to 22 inches, but I don't know what the count is so far. I know when Merc went out this morning, he had a little trouble because the snow was a little taller than him. So, but he managed. We're going to have to shovel him out a little potty spot.
Elle, I'm going to check out for a little bit. Keep going if I'm not back in time, okay?
Yep. But we've also had wind gusts, like really, originally they said up to 45 miles per hour, but now they're saying we're getting them up to 55 miles an hour. And I know I have like a cover that I put on my car, so when it snows, I can just take it off. And I had to send Lou out this morning to go fix it because from the back it had slipped up. So I don't have snow boots, so he's the only one that could go out and do it. But yeah, it's still snowing. It's going to be snowing through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? See, I like it when I like every winter to get one big storm like this, like one, but then I don't want any more. But I'd rather have this big storm towards the beginning of the winter season, not when we're close to the end. But I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? So, and then you got to feel bad for the kids that are in public school because up here they just had a week's vacation. Well, now today there's no school, and I don't know if they might have it tomorrow or it might be delayed because they've got to clear the streets and make sure it's safe for vehicles to pass and stuff. So I don't know, but it's like, the more snow days, the longer they're in school. And there's no air conditioning in the schools up here except in the offices, like where the secretaries are. So all right, but we're going to pass on this. All right, and now we're going to do necklace. What do I have numbered? You like it? Yeah, because on TV you don't have to shovel it or walk through it. Okay, so I have this necklace. So all the rest of my items going forward are necklaces. All right, this one has an 8-inch drop, but it also has a 3-inch extender. So you can make it a little longer if you like it. And this one has just a lot of those crystals on it. And this is like a smoky gray kind of color. So, and I like it just starts small and then it gradually gets bigger. And then you've got the one big one there. So very cute. And these are acrylic. So we're dressed up or down. So, all right. We can pass on this one. And then next is okay. So next, now this one is, let's see, this is many strands. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is 5 strands. So let me get you the shortest one. Is just over, it's about 8 1/4 inches. And then the longest one is just over 11 inches. And it also has about a 3.5 inch extender. And this is, I'm not sure who that maker is. And then on the back, there's a little diamondy there. This, yes, it is, but that is sold. All these items here have been sold already. So here's the necklace, just a wire necklace, and then you've got all the little orange, nice for spring or even Halloween. This would be good for Halloween too. So you've got the nice orange colors, then you've got the gold here, and then these acrylic orange ones as well. So, but it's nice. I think these are acrylic too. I know sometimes they make them and they're like dyed shell, but I don't think these are that. I think these are just the acrylic ones. This is no interest, so pass on that. Put that in, and then yeah, it does look. I know I have a couple of those bracelets that one or two of those bracelets that they're like they're long pieces this way, and those are dyed shell, but and I've seen the necklaces that look like it, and this does look, I mean, that are, and I do have one, but this, I do think these are acrylic. I don't think they're shell, but I don't know. Let's see. Are you back, Maria?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that was my third one.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for looking.
Okay. Do you have more?
I just have the last round.
Okay. I'm going to show, although she's supposed to go first, but I'm going to show I have 5 items. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 items. And then I'll end it, then we'll go to her, and then that'll be it. Thank you, guys. Okay. So my first, this, again, everything is starting bid $5. This is number 12. I got this a long time ago. As you guys know, I come from a different country, and Boston was my port of entry. I've had it for a long time, but now I've decided to let it go. So this is number 12, and this is a ship, and it's a paperweight, and it goes like that. I love it. It's beautiful, but this is not, it just was like hiding in a shelf, and it's like, it just get my fingerprints because I've been doing this and that. But that's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Starting bid $5, number 12. And it's got these beautiful colors on it. I just love, love, love. Opie Sale 80 Boston. It's like that pewter on the inside. And this is This is 4 inches in diameter, and the thickness is about 2 inches. But if there's no interest, I'm going to pass. Okay. And this is number 15. And it's these cute little birds. They look like they're hunting. They're made of resin, but they were they're very, very cute. I love it. So you get both. This one's got, it's almost like he's picking up eggs, and like he's listening. Okay. That's the first one. He's so cute. And this came from my collection. I got this from another reseller and haven't enjoyed it for a long time, but I've decided to kind of let it go. And here's your other one. The feathers look so real. They're very cute. One, he's almost like wearing a sailor hat. And this one, he's got one of those. I think maybe that's the boy and that's the girl. But she's got a basket with eggs. But look at the feet. Black Widow at number 15. Okay. Do I have 6 or more? This is the starting bid. And it's good because I have Black Widow's box next to me, so I can just put it in there. They are cute. I don't see any other interest, so I'm going to do a countdown of 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Thank you, Black Widow. Black Widow, I know you're not in a hurry, honey, because I have another one. I'll probably invoice you over this weekend as well. It just depends if my because I'm gonna have some help here this weekend. I've taken a couple weekends off because I have a bunch of stuff to do. Okay. Thank you. Okay, my next item. These are angels. Let me show them all. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I think the other day something was going on, Black Widow, with my PayPal, because like one invoice, actually two, one overcharged the customer, which I hadn't even released the invoice, and the other one, what was it? Yeah, both of them. Well, one overcharged on books, and I have to go back and fix it, and the other one, I hadn't even released the invoice, but somehow it got released. So these are Troy's. Nine. I don't know why I did that. I got to release because it was on my screen. Okay, this is the last. These are angels. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. Their starting bid, $5. I'm going to show you the first one. You guys know how much I love angels. This is a hobbyist piece, number 9. And it says, family, the ones you live with, laugh with, and love. Very, very cute. And this is, whoever did this did a very good job. This is about 8.5 inches. If you just go up and down, if you go sideways, it's almost 9. So if you just go like this, it's 8.5. But if you measure kitty cornered, it's 9. And sometimes I like, okay, that's the first one. Number 9. Then I have these. This one, it's an angel. It's got like glazing, crazing on it. And this one says dance. Look how cute that is. Okay. Very, very cute. That one says dance. Okay. And this one says Dream. I love that sage green. Very, very pretty. This came from my collection. I'm just letting go of some stuff to make room for new stuff. I will have, I don't know if I'll have a chance today, maybe tonight. I do have a new haul video that I need to do. I have a box of stuff that I picked up on, I think was Saturday afternoon. Okay, so I'll be putting that up. I have Nancy for $5, and if there's nobody else bidding on it, lots of parts. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to count this down to Nancy. And we're going to go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Okay. Nancy, which one or which ones you want? You have the family. You have Dream. And you have Dance. Dance and Dream. Okay, got it. We're going to go back to Al, and that was the rest of them. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Anybody interested in the other one? The family, just let me know.
All right. So, oops. All right, my first one. Go through. Okay, there it is. So this one is a double strand, double chain, and the first chain goes down 7.5. The second one is about 9.25, and it has a 3-inch extension on it. And so the shorter chain, I'm just gonna try to pull this apart because the shorter chain is kind of just a plain chain, but like there's not any little pendants or anything on it. But if you look at the chain, you have the regular chain, and then they have like a little flat one, and then it's regular chain, and then little flat section. It's pretty neat. And then the other chain, that one has these little medallions on it. They look like hammered medallions. And then little, let's see here. There we go. That shows them better. And they just kind of, oops, hold on. They just kind of swap. Yep, dangly bits. So that's the first one. Put that back in there. And all right, so this one is a single strand. The necklace goes down to 7.75, and then the pendant, the bottom of that reaches a little over 8.5. And then there is an extension of almost 3.25 inches. Oops. So just kind of regular chain, but it's a little bit bigger. And then the pendant, it's really pretty. It's 2 interlocked circles. But then the front of this one has really pretty crystals on it. And it goes all the way under. They're not in the back of it. It just goes, it stops at a point. Oh goodness. So that one was really pretty. Nice simple one. Okay. Oh, and at the end of the extender, there's a really pretty, just a little clear bead there. So there's that one. All right, and then my last one. So this one is a triple strand, and the shortest one goes to 8 inches, and then the longest one actually goes all the way to 14 3/4. It's like just under 15. But there's also a about 3.5 inch extender. Oops. Right. So this one you've got the reds and little silvers. It's really red and silver. And then the two shorter ones, the shorter and the middle one. Have those kind of wavy pieces in the middle there. There we go. So, very pretty. But, and then, whoop! So, and then the rest goes down. Very pretty necklace. Very cute. These are acrylic as well. So you've got the acrylic, and I can't tell if these are metal. Yeah, I can't tell if these are metal or not, but it's very pretty. So, but that was my last one and my last item of the sale. So thank you everyone for looking.
Okay, actually, that saying, if it was a snake would have bit you. I have one more that I totally was like in front of me. So this is a Nate tea light. It's a solid wood. I've had this for many, many years. This is will hold 8 tea lights. Again, I would use the battery operated ones. Okay. This is starting bid $5, 21 inches long and 3 3/4 inches wide. Okay. I would oil this all the time, keep it clean. But I no longer have this table where I used to put this on. I used to have a coffee table in the middle of my living room. I no longer have that, and I'm trying to downsize, less stuff for me to dust and stuff like that. But it does have a finish on it. It is very, very pretty. And as you can see, it's solid wood. Okay. Yes. When you power out, I love candles, guys, and we had a power outage the other day, last week. I got up in the morning, went to go to the kitchen to make myself a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden it's like, boom. Luckily, I was already dressed. I just grabbed my keys, my phone, and I went to McDonald's to give me some coffee, and then went over to my daughter's because I was picking up my granddaughter. But yeah, I love these. I love candles. I have candles all over. Okay. But this is going to be, this is number 6. number 6. So if you're watching this later, you know it'll hold 8 tea lights. You can just go to like the dollar store, and I think there's 4 for $1 something. That's what I do. I just love it. And one year I even had it outside because it's got a protective coating. I had the citronella candles in here that will for the mosquitoes and stuff, because sometimes in the summer you get the mosquitoes here in California. But if there's no interest, voila, this is us at our glory. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I do have another sale. It's not on my channel. It's Friday. I'm joining. Yep, Michelle, me too. I'm going to be on Friday joining Angela and Uni, and we're going to have a midnight sale. It's a pajama party sale, and that's going to be 9:00 my time, midnight Eastern. So hope you guys can make it, and it's going to be on Angela and
It was really fun the last time they did it. So
yeah. Usually I'm going to take a nap. I told Angela, I said I'll take a nap, because usually that time I miss a lot of sales, because I usually get up in the morning, early in the morning, do my stuff. So by like 5, 6 o'clock, I'm already taking a shower and put my pajamas on. And so, but yeah, I have the pajamas ready and all that. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, and look for that haul. This all came from one store, and I got to find the name of the store because it's a new thrift store. Thank you, John Robert. Hey, a ver quando é que a gente vai às ilhas ou a Portugal. So, and I'm proud of John Robert that you know still keeps the Portuguese language going. Okay. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to thank Al for being here with me. Bye-bye. Take care. I tried.